Hi, welcome to Not Necessarily the Hamptons with Evan Weiss,
Joe Winchell,
Michele McDonald,
Emily Santos. Us.
That was almost perfect. Hi, everybody.
Santosus.
Yeah.
Do you add extra letters to you?
No, it is my name, but I was just a
Emily's
homage
something Italian.
to my first introduction.
Yeah. Well, it's very similar to a girl that I grew up with, and when something's implanted in the brain, it's hard to get
Very
out.
hard to, yeah. Erin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Erin Santos.
Totally.
Emily Santosus.
Exactly.
All right.
Well,
I want
guys-
everybody to, first, before we get started, take out your phones and put it in my pink box.
Stick it all the way in?
Stick it all the way in.
Sideways.
There you go.
Just put it right in.
Definitely sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Raw. There we go.
Is it gonna? I don't think
It's
yours
sticking
fits.
out.
Yours,
Sticking
it's
out.
sticking. Yours doesn't fit all
The
the
Yeah.
way.
black
There
phone
you
sticking
go.
out of my pink box.
It's amazing. It all fits in your box like that.
Yeah, it's a big pink box.
No
Well,
doubt.
guys,
You get it?
thanks for tuning in, and welcome back to the Pink House. We have a great show in store for you. Now, as you may know, recently, Elon Musk has made his sketch comedy debut on Saturday Night Live. While he was performing, the stock prices of Doge.
Something went down.
The price of
the price
Dogecoin.
went down,
Yeah,
yeah,
price
which
of
is not
Dogecoin.
good. I'm not good with money.
It had go down.
Yeah,
Stock go down.
Stop bad.
If you're hinging your retirement on Dogecoin, you're not good with money either. It's not just you.
So wait,
I
it
eat
went down,
dog
though?
coins. I eat chocolate coins.
That wasn't chocolate.
So what happened? He was giving out these chocolate coins?
No, I heard.
well, what happened?
Who can make a sunshine? Elon Musk can. Stupid.
No.
What are we talking about?
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin's the rate and the value of it dropping rapidly as Elon Musk
He was doing the opening monologue.
while he was performing the entire show.
Wait, it was like over the course of the show.
Yes. And there's memes and there's screenshots on like the internet, on Instagram about this.
That's great. It's really funny to me. I don't know why.
There are multiple different factors as to why this could have happened. Do we think it's because he incorrectly made the admission of being the first person with Asperger's to perform on SNL, completely disrespecting Dan Aykroyd?
That's probably part of it. I can see people being like, you're a liar, sir, and I'm gonna, take that away. People get upset like that.
Didn't Chevy Chase have Asperger's?
No, Chevy Chase was an asshole.
Oh, okay. I was confused with two.
I do love Christmas Vacation, though.
Oh, who doesn't? It's great.
Never seen it.
Oh man,
Stop it.
you're missing out.
I know.
The
Oh,
regular
yeah, I didn't watch
vacation
it.
was the best one.
Didn't see it. I gotta watch these movies.
You never saw the regular vacation?
I just saw the part. They always show the clip of Christy Brinkley in the convertible and all that BS. That's all I ever seen.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
And Wally World. Is there something?
That's the first
Wally
one.
World.
Yeah.
At the end. I saw that. I saw
Isn't
the
Christy Brinkley in all of them?
end.
I'm
she, like-
sorry, Wally World's closed.
That's John Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he died.
What are we talking about? This stuff is great.
So you want to know, like, is there any reasoning behind what it is? Is it the admission of Asperger's? Is it the fact that he said it's a hustle?
If you believe that on a comedy show, like, come on.
What do you mean?
Do you
He
think-
does this on a tweet with little.
It's not even his
with
stock,
little
though, isn't
Shiba
it?
Inu memes. I mean, it's
But he's
like
not. He doesn't own Dogecoin, right?
no, he doesn't.
It's just a dog. It's got a dog on. Am I correct?
If it wasn't for Shiba Inu, if it wasn't for him, it
Yeah.
would still be like 1 cent right now.
But
he
yeah,
then
he
jumps
tweeted
on-
about
He
it.
Yeah.
made jokes about it
Yeah.
on the show?
Yeah.
Because I haven't watched the show.
Yeah, he did. I haven't watched it yet. I read about it. To be fair, I haven't watched it, so I
I
can't
haven't
say
watched
if it
it
was
either. I
funny
just
or not.
remember saying it was a hustle or something like that. So
But
then
that's
it
not
dropped.
true. That's just them trying to be funny.
No, but really, there's no backing behind this coin.
No,
There's
that's
a limited amount of them. There's millions of them now.
I know.
There's going to be millions minted every more year. There's no cap to it like Bitcoin. There's really no value.
Yeah, no.
Like, when you
that's-
want to speculate on a stock that has a company behind
Well,
it,
isn't there
there's
certain-
something there. Like, the company might come out with something that would sell, might not.
Well, isn't
this
there-
is just air.
Isn't
Yeah.
there a value to the Bitcoin?
No, but Emily's right about this.
It only has a value if you're willing to invest in it.
Exactly.
Like, it's only worth what you think it's worth, basically. If people say, you know what, I want real money, I don't think Bitcoin's worth
But that's
anything,
just-
it has no value.
If everybody decides,
that's
hey,
the same with money, though, as
it's
well.
the exact same thing with money.
Yeah,
we decide it's worth
because our American dollar is not based off the gold standard. It's based off what people think it's worth. It.
No, it's not. But $1 is $1. If you had $1 in your pocket, you can get a cup of coffee, right? If you have one Bitcoin today, it went from 62,000 to 54,000 in a matter of 3 days. Money doesn't drop like that.
Well. With our inflation, it's gonna. You go to Starbucks, it's gonna be like $500 for.
If you go to Starbucks, you don't care about inflation. You have enough money to pay $7 for a cup of coffee.
That's a fair point.
It's gonna be $7,000. But
point Santosus. What's your rebuttal there?
It's not Bolivia.
Good God. We'll be right back on CNN. I'm your debater, Joe Winchell. But you are right.
Genital warts. Commercial times. I don't know why that came to my head first. I really don't have them. I swear to God.
It's always genital warts with you. Genital warts this, genital warts that. Dogecoin has genital warts. Anyway.
Good.
I don't know. I think people are really stupid. I do think that when it comes to because it was all I heard about beforehand was Dogecoin. Mm-hmm. My best friend was trying to get me to go on Robinhood and be like, you should invest, get a house. He's got a family and a life though, so it's good for him. But I'm depressed and I live by myself, so.
I did that. I made $500.
See?
Bought it.
It works.
No, it did.
Yeah.
And then I bought it at $5. I sold it at $8. I bought a couple $1,000 for it, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where it gets crazy. It's if I just would have held on to it, if it went to 70 cents, I would have made 10 times my money. But you can't think that way.
It sounds like a gambler, right? Am I wrong?
It's exactly what it is. Nobody knows what a stock's going to do.
Exactly.
But the thing is, once you let go of it, there's the possibility you can make more, and then you got to pay the capital gains tax.
It's the FOMO.
Now it all makes sense. Because I got a friend who was trying to get me on it, and he's talking all about it, and I was like, okay, and you seem to know a lot about it. And I also remember that he was trying to get on me about this, he was buying all those the rub-off lottery tickets. He was buying a sleeve of them. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? And he's like, I won $5 too. I'm gonna roll those over and get 5 more tickets. It's a completely fail-safe plan.
It's my 401k.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden I'm like, this sounds like a scheme from Honeymooners, dude. Norton! We're gonna go down to the bodega downstairs.
You think?
Humana.
You think it went down because
Honeymooners is a show
everybody
from
with Asperger's had Dogecoin? Maybe that's why it went down?
I think we should make Dogecoin.
Like dodgeball?
No, we should just make we just said it. We decided it has worth. If we just put Evan's face on a coin.
Yeah.
And
Evan coin.
Weiss coin.
It's got to be called Dogecoin. It can't be called Weiss coin. Is actually great. Weiss coin is good. Weiss coin sounds sexy. You want to invest in Weiss coin. It's a little bit.
Well, then the Jews will little run the banks.
We're gonna tell them that you're Jewish.
Weiss, come on, they'll know. He runs the banks. He has his own bank.
Do you take Weiss coin? Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Such a deal.
Oh God!
If I don't take it, they sue.
Talking about people taking different currencies, have you guys ever tried to use a $2 bill?
Yeah. I have actually.
Yeah,
many times. I love
worth
$2. Yeah,
you get somebody young though, they think it's a prank.
Yeah, they get pissed.
They call the manager.
What the fuck?
It's $2.
This isn't real. I use. You ever use the Kennedy coins?
No.
The 50-cent pieces?
coins?
You can use those? No, 50-cent pieces.
Yeah, they're worth 50 cents.
Yeah, I had a pocket full of those at one point. I used to flip them at people, and they didn't.
Put them in a sock.
What the hell is this?
It's real money,
It's real money, but it's weird the look you get. Immediately people are skeptical, no, this is crap. This $2 bill? No. Come here, actually.
I like this Sacagaweas.
I used to shovel snow when I was a kid, and you'd go and get $10 to shovel a driveway when you're 9 or 10 or whatever. And somebody paid me, they gave me 4 $2 bills. I'm like, and I'm 10. I was like,
I got $8. Did you think it was fake?
Yeah, hell yeah. Look, see the fake? Right? So I go home, I go to my mom, I'm like, I think somebody chipped me. She goes, no, that's real. And then I looked at my mom I thought she was trying to get over on me.
Then you put it in for Dogecoin, right?
They had Dogecoin back then.
Oh, you could have.
They had Studebaker coin. Going back some stuff.
New York State recently passed a bill that ends the retail sale of pets, such as dogs, cats, and rabbits. This is supposed to be a wonderful thing where animals can now be adopted. The ASPCA is super supportive of this, 100% behind it.
So wait, but is this so you can only rescue pets now? Is that the thing? Basically, which is you can only go to a animal shelter or something, which is fine. I think that's great. I think that's fantastic.
But what happens when you rescue all the pets? What if you go to North Animal League and there's that one
Shitty
dog
people
left
exist.
with one
Somebody
eye
will
and
find a
fang?
puppy and abuse it, and then we'll get the happier pet.
Now
That sounds awful, but that's the way of the world.
Yeah, I
can
guess.
you get pets from other states legally or no?
It's going to be an online thing now. My ex...
Is that bad?
When we were together, I bought her a pug. And I went to a pet store by me. I did. And I bought a pug. And the pug was very small. Bobblehead. You know how pugs are, right? Cloudy eye because they kept it in bad condition. So we, it's healthy. Everything's great. 13 years old. Dog, unfortunately, finally, she passed away. I get a phone call from my ex. She's crying her eyes out. I thought something happened to my son. Because she couldn't talk. It was just crying. And I'm on the other side. I'm at work on the phone like, say something.
Tell me what's happening to my boy.
Yeah. And she goes, Petunia. This dog is Petunia. Or as my daughter would say, Tuna, because she couldn't say Petunia. So she died. So now we're not together anymore. Like we've been divorced 6 years, 7 years. She starts sending me pictures of this online puppy thing. And the dog is a spitting image of Petunia. And she's all upset. She's crying. So what do? I end up booking a flight to Ohio, right? Because they'll ship you the dog. But pugs are nervous Nellies anyway. I'm not going to put a pug in a thing and put it in a cargo hold, freezing half to death, and ship it halfway across the country. So what do? I book a flight to Ohio, 2 flights. My ex's boyfriend picks me up. I go to the house. He picks me up. He drives me to LaGuardia. I take a LaGuardia flight to Detroit, then Detroit to Ohio, rent a car, and they're like identical twins. And my ex has a heart set on this one. So I'm looking at the dogs, and they look the same, except one had a mole, but I didn't notice. And I'm just like, this, I'll take that one.
You just pointed?
I just pointed. And then I put him in the thing, and it was great because the whole ride home, everybody saw the dog, even like on the plane, nobody was next to me. So
you got the wrong one.
Of course I got the wrong one. That's just...
So you had to go back?
No, I didn't go back. She learned to love that dog. But
I'm not going back.
But that's I'm not going back.
I don't know if I like this one. You're gonna learn to love it.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something.
I thought you would have got both dogs. I was like, oh, you got both.
No,
Just bought this from a guy in a stovepipe hat named Hezekiah.
I'm good, but I don't know. So my ex now has 2 more dogs, and one of the dogs she just got is another pug. But the pug was a runt, and the pug had he's the cutest thing. His tongue hangs out of his mouth. Like always, 100%, just hangs out of his mouth.
Like a little doy dog?
But it's adorable, right? And he's got like a limp. Like he was a runt. They sold all his brothers and sisters, whatever. They took him to the vet to have him put down. My ex's friend worked at the vet, and since it was a pug, called my ex and said, and sent pictures, and then she sent me pictures, and his name's Ollie, because he just looks like an Ollie, right? And she brought him home. But if that law would put a stop to something like that, I'd be behind it. But I don't think that it does. People are still going to want to make money exploiting, pets and everything, and find another way to sell them, whether it's online or anything else. I don't think this does anything good.
How'd you get your puppy?
My first husband purchased him for me. Oh. After the little girl I had before him died.
Oh.
Is this the one you keep talking about?
With Sebastian?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sebastian.
That was the dog's name, the one you kept saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you called him something else.
It's nickname.
What?
It's short for Sebastian.
Oh,
Bashi.
okay, that's what I kept.
Bashi.
Sebastian's a Scandinavian name, and what I love about Scandinavian culture is that they have baby names until they're 18. So the baby name for Sebastian is Bashi.
Oh, that's cute.
That was cute, isn't it?
It's cute.
Anyway, this teacup.
And Bashi's in doggy day camp right now.
Yeah, because he'd be running up in our faces right now if he was here. I love that dog, but it would, yeah. I don't know. I had cats. My dad hated dogs. He used to say that they were filthy and dirty and used to shoot them in the front yard. So I never really got
Your dog shot dogs?
No, that never happened. I just never had dogs. I never had dogs. My grandfather had a dog named Maddie, but we just, because my parents were always working, and like no one was ever home, so there was no way that we could have taken care of a dog. Just wasn't in the cards. And like I was always, anytime, and when I was a kid, I was out all the time like playing with my friends. So I wasn't like, no one was going to be there to take care of it. So that's why cats are handy, because cats don't like you and they take care of themselves.
Sure. Just leave the food out.
Yeah, leave the food out.
Go away, human.
Yeah. Every once in a while.
Not what a pet should be. You want the pet to...
No, actually, the one pet I have a problem... We get so much crap for this. Because you said bunnies, right?
Yes, they scare me.
They scare you?
I'm
I had a
terrified
bunny.
of
Bunnies are
rabbits.
adorable.
They are adorable, but they don't do anything.
They're
No, but
nocturnal and they have big teeth.
And then they jump
Yeah,
up
I
and
keep
like
chewing
freak
on
out in the
things so
middle.
it files
They
them down.
freak out in the middle of the air.
Yeah,
What they call it?
binky.
Yeah, right. And they just like
It's a bunny hop.
no. They'll
Oh, no.
hop, and then in the middle of the air, they'll like change direction. I don't know how they do that. It's like a weird.
It's just a hop.
yeah.
Why do you have to give it a stupid, cute name? That's dumb.
It's adorable.
Sorry.
The rabbit was cute though. Had
The
black
rabbit
and
is
white
adorable.
Dwarf. It was just cute. Jefferson. His name was Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Oh, like from Married with Children? Or like Fort?
Like
Jefferson from Married with Children?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thomas Jefferson.
Well, I thought from the Jefferson.
Presidential bunny.
It's not Jefferson.
George
Pop
Jefferson.
culture.
I love how my mind goes to like 90s sitcoms.
No, that's okay. That's fine.
My mind will always go there.
And I say George Jefferson.
It's like a supporting cast. George Jefferson.
And you
Alex
say
Smith,
Thomas
like-
Jefferson. How old are you, really?
There's a lot of
I said Thomas Jefferson. I'm pretty.
there's a lot of Jeffersons in the world in popular culture. I just realized that.
Wait, but at least George Jefferson was, what was the name of that show?
You
The
just really busted my
Jeffersons.
point.
Yeah.
Jeffersons.
That's yeah, he said that.
Yes. So, speaking of celebrities, moving right along to our next topic. Recently, you can't do anything without everybody and their brother finding out. Everybody's going to take a video, take your pictures of your screenshots of your conversations, bring the receipts to the table. Now, there have been a couple of actors, Ben Affleck and Matthew Perry to be specific, who were attempting to meet women on a dating app.
Is this what's that famous one that
It is.
It's for rich people.
Raya?
It's not for rich people. It's,
No, it's for
attractive
entertainment people.
Entertainment
celebrities.
people,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just for me.
Like you have to have X amount
Right.
of credits to be on this thing and stuff
Oh.
like
You
that.
gotta have a lot of Weiss coin to be able to be on this app.
Gotta have a lot of
That's what
Weiss
you gotta have a lot
coin.
of Weiss coin.
You're gonna be swimming in the Weiss coin.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, we gotta put your face on a coin and just say this is now worth. One of these is worth $5,000.
Dogecoin, back of line. Weiss coin, front of line.
And all we gotta get is Elon Musk to tweet about this one time.
Exactly.
That's all it is. I'm sorry, I don't mean to circle back.
Just move it 3 cents and boom, you're a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly. He'll do it to think it's. He's a troll, so I think he'll do it just because it's funny. If we send him a nice message and maybe like I don't know some of that face cream he uses.
I only know about this app because I
Lynette?
saw it on Billions. They talked about Raya
Yeah,
on
Ryan's
Billions.
on, Ryan's on Billions. Yeah,
That's a great show, by the way.
great show.
I wish they would bring it back already. But
They're
that's the only
filming
thing I
the
know
new
about it.
season right now.
Oh, nice. But yeah, it's for like either rich or celebrities, or you have to get invited, I think, to this app, or you have to fill.
You
out
have to fill out a
questionnaire.
form. You have to
Yeah.
get approved for it. You, like I said, you have to have X amount of credits in the entertainment industry, or if like depending on your field, you know, because like Instagram models are on there too and everything.
You could get on. I invented Weiss coin.
Yeah, that's a credit.
Now, here's the thing. You're on these apps and some girl matched with Ben Affleck. She did not believe that they had matched. So she had unmatched him. He went, fully stalked her out, found her on Instagram, slid into her DMs, said her name, and was like, "It's me, Ben Affleck. Why'd you unmatch me?" With like this pouty, like, baby, like sympathy, like
That's
doe
amazing,
eyes.
though. It's such a guy thing.
My
though.
response would have been like, "This is why."
What do you mean? No, wait. You're the one that on Riot being like, "No way, this is Ben Affleck." What?
What?
Where's Matthew Perry fall into this, by the way? Is it
Okay.
just a story about Ben Affleck?
No, so Matthew
Because Ben Affleck's actually like accomplished. Isn't Matthew Perry
they
sort
were-
of like semi-washed up?
Well, here's the
Oh, he's
thing.
They were trying to out him because she was like 18, 19.
She was 19.
Oh.
But that's legal in this country.
Well, it is legal
In
in
most
this country.
countries,
No,
right?
it is a legal age difference in this country.
I like how you breathe deep after
However,
that.
it's over a
He goes, "I'm
year.
just weighing my comedy career with what I'm about to say."
It's legal in this country.
Most countries. I'm breathing heavy because I think I ate too much again. Again.
I'm trying to digest and breathe. It's hard.
Now, this girl had made the comments stating that she had only matched with Matthew Perry because she thought it was a joke. She's 19 years old. She's never even seen one episode of Friends. So they ended up having a FaceTime initially after matching on the app. They exchanged phone numbers, had a FaceTime. She videotaped their 20-question Q&A game back and forth.
Okay.
And she's sharing that. And she's trying to out him, saying that he was creepy and he asked her questions like, is your dad my age? And she said, no, you're a couple years older than him.
Yeah.
So why didn't she hang up?
Yeah, but
did he do anything like awful? Like seriously awful? I'm serious. Like besides being a little creepy. Because like for somebody like he was being a little like I know a lot of girls or guys or people that would just be like, well they're being a little creepy. Like you're talking to a 55-year-old man. You're 19.
I think that's creepy.
That is creepy. I agree.
I think that she's just bald, and then she's trying to hide behind this and coming out a year later.
I think she's trying to make some money off of it. If I'm sorry, it doesn't sound like
an aspiring actress.
Well, she's not doing anything. He's not doing anything wrong.
I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong. I'm saying I just don't approve of fucking. I not approve of it, but it's just like. If you're fucking scamming, if you're 55 years old and scanning on 19-year-olds, like whatever, man, that's your prerogative.
Isn't that what gaslighting is like
no, gaslighting is like lying to someone's face or like convincing them that. Isn't that what it is? Like, gaslighting is convincing somebody that they're wrong or something like that.
Gaslighting is Trump. So, I think is the moral of the story that you just don't know who you're talking to, what's ever going to come out of it. You know what I'm saying? But again, you have to watch everything you say to anybody at every time now.
Yeah, it's true. You know, because everybody will take something that you did and try to twist it to fit their narrative.
But this is a good thing too, because we mentioned Weiss coin about 20 times. So if somebody does invent that, we could say we
have a copyright technically.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like mailing
we don't have a copyright, but we can say
not yet.
We'll put it in for a trademark. We'll submit for a trademark.
There you go.
Weiss coin.
Yes.
And then someone's gonna have a rice coin.
Hey guys, do you hear that?
Is it the helicopter coming to get me?
That's the sound of the Port Jefferson
Oh, it's the ferry.
Oh, okay.
Take my pills.
I thought you were hearing things again.
Wow.
And voices.
You really sold that, guys.
What did you hear that?
We all know.
I think the wizard's coming. Ding, ding, ding. What the? I don't know.
All right, guys. We all know that.
I don't know what that means.
We have to all talk about like low tide laments, the low part of our week.
The low part. All right. Well, I have a high and a low, but if I say the low before the high, then...
You want to just do both?
I'm sorry, what?
You want to say both?
Can I say both?
Of course
can.
you
I mix
can.
the formula? Okay. So the high tide is I ordered myself a Tesla on Sunday.
Did you go with Dodge Coin?
I went and I test drove one at Huntington. Amazing experience. You walk in there. You say you're there to test drive a car. They say no problem. They don't even ask for your license. I actually said, would you like to see it? They said sure. Then they walk you out back. They put you in the car. They show you how to work the mirrors, and then they say, "See you later." I'm like, I'm sorry?
There's microchips in those things, though.
Yeah. If you probably, I said, how long's the test drive? Because a half an hour.
Yeah, but the traditional
you get to 31 minutes, they lock the doors on you, they turn the car around, you're stuck in the car, the cops waiting for you.
Freaking gun comes out.
So I go there, excellent experience, and you know what? I was so impressed with the car, I just ordered it.
Does it drive itself, too? Don't rely on that, but it can. If you have to do something, it will ride itself.
Yes. So I ordered myself a 2021 Tesla.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Drive around.
My low tide is it's going to take about 3 months to get here. But you know what? It'll be worth it.
Now, is there someone there to show you how to work it?
Yeah, there's a couple people. They don't want to even take your money. Like, if you like the car, they show you the car and you like it, they say, okay, go home, go on the internet, leave your deposit, $100, and just order your car. If I happen to change my mind for whatever reason in the next 3 months, just keep my 100. Hey, you built the car. That's great. And I move on with my life. It's completely... I've been in the car business for 23 years. It is completely different, and people nowadays... Right? Yes, people nowadays, they want that.
You sound like somebody who's been in the car business for 23 years.
Yeah, you go into a dealership, it's a stressful thing.
I don't know if you know this. I sold cars.
I think I do, actually.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this. I was terrible.
Yeah.
I still want to see you.
I picked that up from the fact that you say you used to sell cars.
I used to sell cars.
But anyway, high tide, ordered myself a Tesla. Low tide, I had to wait for it. But I am super excited. And if you ever get a chance to drive one, drive it, because they're really awesome cars.
That's very exciting.
Thank you.
Yay.
Can I drive in it?
Sure.
I would be afraid to actually drive it. I just say in it. I would be afraid to touch anything. Does this fly?
I was doing 100 miles an hour on one state on the test drive, but nobody was in the car, so you don't know that.
They probably have something they read later.
But we were supposed to have flying cars by now. Back to the Future.
No, I was flying.
My friend, I was flying.
It sounds like your high tide is looking forward to driving Emily's new car.
No, I want to drive in it. I don't want to drive.
He wants me to drive.
I don't want to do work. I want to be
chauffeur
around in it.
Just sit in the back.
I don't want to touch any buttons. I'll be afraid to ruin an expensive
There's no
car.
buttons in the car.
Yeah.
There's a 15-inch touchscreen and 2 stalks, one for the wipers.
Does it have any kind? Not a
it.
key. Does it have like some kind of? Is he just?
You use your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
You unlock it. He just gets in the back. And you're like, what the hell are you
You
doing?
walk away, it locks itself. It knows your car. You walked away because your phone's on you. Yeah, it's sick.
Does it like get sad and follow you like a puppy?
I hope not. That'd be a little weird. It's like Ben Affleck. He goes like, "Why don't you love me? You bought me. You left me in the parking."
Batman.
You like the Tesla?
Yeah, exactly.
You like the Tesla? You got stuck in Affleck mode. It's too needy.
Oh my
Do you,
God.
do you think he wore the Batman cape? You know, I'm Batman.
Why'd you unmatch me? I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
See, I feel like that would have worked.
That would have worked.
Would have got me.
Yeah, would get me.
It would have. Yeah.
See,
I'm Batman.
Ben Affleck, you're fine.
Don't you want to go out with me?
Didn't he just go back on a weekend getaway with J-Lo, by the way?
Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah,
That's my low tide moment, not being Ben Affleck this week, I guess.
What's your high tide?
Well, actually, my low tide is everything I've done on this show in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
My high tide, I don't know. I woke up on time for something this week.
Good for you. Come on.
I didn't have depression sleep this week. That was
Nice.
Congratulations. Where you just kind of wake up and you go, why bother?
Yeah.
All right, so that's it.
All right, cool.
And that's just about all the time we have.
I didn't get to say my high tide.
What'd you do this week?
Well, my low tide, I got stuck in Penn Station.
Okay, what was your high
It
tide?
took me almost 3 hours to get home. There was a 6 alarm fire in Westbury, so they had to redirect the trains over by you in Babylon. Had to get off, go back to Hicksville, get back on to go back to Ronkonkoma. I got home at like 2:30 last week.
Listening to you say that was a struggle, so I could imagine
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
Like,
I just had my low tide moment.
2 in the morning I got.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
The good old reliable Long Island Railroad. We'll get you there, home eventually.
Good luck.
Good.
And my high tide was quesadillas.
Yay.
They were good. I never had a quesadilla before. That's my first
Never
quesadilla
had
ever.
quesadilla, really?
Ever.
Like a goddamn Martian to me. So, see you next week.
Bye, guys. Thanks
Bye-bye.
for tuning in.
Nanu.